Morning to those of you up at this hour. And I'm happy to announce that some of the amenities in Jamaica have opened back up again. This is Emancipation Park in the heart of New Kingston. And this is the running track right here, and walking track, exercise track, really. So I'm going to pass a little noise. You have to pardon me, doing a little cleaning up. So this is Jamaica's equivalent of Central Park, where people come to relax, to sit, to exercise, enjoy themselves. I hope the signal is decent. You guys can let me know, but I'm just gonna hope for the best. Anyway, morning. I'm not seeing any comments, so I hope the signal is good again. Yeah, this is Emancipation Park. So we're surrounded by hotels, which I'll show you some of as we go around. Anyway, this is the 1 year anniversary of the passing of my mom. Let me take off my mask here, a little bit easier to hear me. Yeah, 1 year anniversary of the passing of my mom from cancer, which will be official as of this evening. It was a bright sunny day, just like this one is gearing up to be. Kind of ruined sunny days for me, but because my last memories of her were lying in the hospital bed with the bright evening sun shining through, on her, and it was beautiful and tragic all at the same time. But it is what it is, we get our time in life and we got to make good use of it. So again, a beautiful morning in Jamaica, and I'm getting back into my exercise routine. I know you guys haven't seen me broadcasting for a while, but that's because I moved from one house to another house. I did an entire house move, and I'm dealing with my dad, who, again, having lost his wife, my mom, is still in grief, still in mourning. I guess it's something you never really get over. So I just have to take it in stride, I guess. It's a very nice morning here. Fresh air. Unfortunately, a little too close to the road over there, but it is what it is. At least we have the beautiful sunrise, and there are the statues, the naked statues, which Emancipation Park is made famous or infamous. The two slaves looking to the heavens, considering their newfound freedom. They've been emancipated. Right? That's what the statues mean. And here's the Hall of National Heroes, starting with Nani. And if you guys go in my scope history, I've gone down this hall before. But there are a number of busts here that celebrate the various national heroes. And the amphitheater dome, on which I've projected star images for a star party we held here once. Anyway, continue to walk. So yeah, just remembering mom. And I have to say, it's been an evolution in my whole frame set, my mind frame, as to dealing and coping with her passing. I mean, you consider your mother as the first person you ever meet in your life, and usually a constant companion, if all goes well. And so to have her, ripped away is hard, but a part of life. But nice morning. So just to show you, this is the Pegasus Hotel. Longstand, this is where President Obama stayed when he visited Jamaica, right there. That's the Wyndham that they're renovating at the moment. Oh, I think this one here. Yeah, one of these two is being renovated. The Courtyard Marriott is just over there. So this is truly, and the heart of New Kingston is off in that direction. So this is really the center of everything. As you can see, people come in the mornings to exercise and relax. So, but guys, all I can say is, 1 year having lost my mom, is live your lives and live them well. Tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised to you. Not only that, but you have to be cautious with the life you do have and very careful in guarding it, right? my mom could have avoided her untimely passing, but you know, chose against better advice from myself and others not to, get timely medical checkups. And by the time she did, it was too late. And she ended up passing not of one cancer, but two different cancers altogether: endometrial and um, colon cancer. And we're still not clear if one metastasized into the other. But, the end result, of course, is the inevitable passing. And, the craziest thing of it all is that even though after she saw the doctors, it was I, who discovered that my mom's cancer had become malignant and had spread because her entire belly button had been transformed. And the doctors completely missed that. It's a situation, pardon the noise, it's a condition called Sister Mary Joseph nodule, where your belly button gets taken over by cancerous tissue and the cancer appears on the outside of your body. I think I've explained how that came about, how I ended up discovering this in another broadcast, but I'll spare you the gory details right now. Yeah, but needless to say, the moment I saw that, I knew my mother's time on earth was soon to be ended. It was inevitable. Because, once cancer gets away, there's no, easy path to remission. Only the lucky few, and I mean the lucky few, ever survive that. So, as you can let me know if the signal is decent or not. Of course, I can't tell. I'm going to continue to press the Periscope and Twitter staff to develop that tool for us broadcasters. A little, I suggested like a stoplight, a red, green, and yellow, to indicate the quality of the signal being received on the other end, because obviously everything's going to be fine on my end, but hard to interpret without feedback what's happening on the receiving end. So with that, again, I'm just going to continue my little meditation here and reflect on my mom's life. Everybody who calls at the office that she served in with my father and find out that she's passed, because they ask how she's doing, they haven't heard from her, I'm going to have to update them on the fact that she has passed away. Usually it's silence followed by statement that they're shocked, and the fact that they really loved my mom. They say that lady was so nice, I really loved her. And then they are more often than not, have to come off the phone and compose themselves and actually digest the information. So I know my mom really gave of herself so much that there are lots of people out there, because she saw them by the hundreds per month in the office, and she was there to counsel anyone who needed an ear, and give guidance to those who are seeking it. Many wives who are unhappy with their husbands in their married life could come and talk to her in confidence, and they would share their grief and sorrow. And just everyone, from the old to the young, were able to sit with her. She was a lay preacher in the Providence Methodist group circuit, so she took her, her religious love very seriously. She often said she'd rather be or she often aspired to be a missionary, even though that wasn't her path in life. But there's something she thought was her calling, and she served that calling, I think, from an office chair, ministering to all who came, and in the circuit too as well, going from church to church, Garden Town and Ligony and other places. So Mom, love you wherever you are. I hope you're looking down with pride. Try to keep to your teachings and your guidance. Obviously I'll miss you forever, and I'm glad you're not suffering anymore, because that was very difficult, wanting you to live at the same time not wanting you to feel the pain you're going through, which was terrible. You know, the sorrow of knowing that this all could have been avoided. But, you know, again, as a friend once taught me, facts don't care about your feelings. And if you know the facts, you ignore them at your peril. Steve Jobs learned that lesson. If you know the details of how he passed away, as I'm sure many others, Bob Marley, you know, didn't have to die, but chose a path and had to live with the consequences of those choices. So I guess with that, guys, I'll call it a day. Right now, I'm gonna start running, and I wouldn't want to give you guys a vertigo with the phone jumping up and down. You know. And I will be back to broadcasting. I'm just finishing up my move now, so settling into the new digs, and a lot of promised broadcasts are on the table. I just haven't had the opportunity yet to settle down enough to seriously get them started and going. 'Cause I want to be consistent, and I want them to be of a quality that is worth your time. So when I go live, it's something worthwhile and not frivolous. Just to give that update. But I'm doing this today to commemorate my mom, who passed away December 15th, you know, 2019, at the hour of roughly about maybe 8 p.m., 7 p.m. thereabouts. As far as I remember. It was the evening. You know, we spent the final afternoon with her, like I said. A day as beautiful as this one. And then all was complete by that evening. And she had passed away. So, Mom, again, love you. And, see you when I get there, right? Just keep a space warm for me. So, guys, that's it. Let's give you a last look back at Emancipation Park here in New Kingston. The Central Park of Jamaica, if you will. I'm going to start my backways walk here. And I'll be back on again regularly, broadcasting, doing my various scopes. Once I'm settled into where I've moved, and I've got everything set up. I'm doing live reggae challenges, what we call sound clashes with the French, from one of my French followers. We have built on that, and are getting government support. Camp Wakanda is still on. And again, I just have to, COVID put a pause, but not a stop to all of our plans. So we're just readjusting. As you can see, Kingston is back and coming back on stream, with now Emancipation Park reopened here for exercise and recreational activities. I'm going to see if we can restart the star parties here, because again, this is a COVID safe environment in that it's open and there's regular breeze coming through here. So there we go. Hopefully I have to go meet with them over here at the headquarters to discuss the resuscitation of our broadcasts and our events here. So thanks, guys. Take care. And I'll see you later.